have been practicing driving our Mitsubishi truck. It's like a little mini truck. And basically the rules were I had to learn how to drive a stick shift car. I had to know how to change my oil, how to change my spark plugs, and how to change a tire before I was allowed the opportunity to take the driver's test. So the California driver's test has all of these rules, but then my parents had like 12 additional rules. Oh, I also had to know how to put coolant in the car. And we won't go into the story of how I blew up said Mitsubishi truck, because I did purchase the coolant but did not pour it in the car, and then it went on fire. So we're not going to talk about that story, which is pretty amazing. But we are going to talk about the time that I lived on a hill. So I lived on a street called Cataract in San Dimas, California. Yes, San Dimas High School rules. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Bill and Ted grew up in my town. They graduated the same year I did in 1993. But I lived on a street called Cataract, yes, like the eye disease. And the hill, when you pull out of my driveway, you have to back up the hill, and then you could go down. Or you could do what I do, and you could back up down the hill and go up. Because every time I backed up the hill, before I got up the hill to go down, I would stall. And because I had to learn how to drive a stick shift, my dad wouldn't let me get my driver's license until I could back up the hill and go down. He also made me learn how to drive stick shift in the rain at night. What a monster, right? Like, what a total jackass. But he did. This is what happens. So this one day, I was like, I've got to learn how to do this, because he won't let me get my driver's license until I learn how to back up and not stall out and go down the hill. And so my dad was like, today's the day, little girl. Today's the day, sweet daughter. Today's the day you will learn how to do this, and you will behold the beauty that is a driver's license. And so we proceed to get into the little Mitsubishi truck that is a stick shift, and I am determined today's the day, and I back up the hill and I stall out, and so then I pull back in the driveway. And then I back up the hill and I stall out and I pull in the driveway. And then I back up the hill and I stall out and I pull in the driveway. And this goes on for an hour. I cannot do this task. It's the only thing between me and the sweet, sweet nectar of having my own driver's license is I can't back up the hill and pull down the driveway without stalling out. And so I'm doing this for a very long time, and I finally sit in the front seat, and I'm like, Dad, maybe I need to do a shot of tequila or something. And he was like, yo, you're 16, not an option. So I take this moment, I take a deep breath, I pull it together, I pull my asshole together, and I'm like, this is the moment. And I pull up the street, and I stop, and I don't stall out, and then I roll down the hill, and the entire neighborhood is like, woo! They are so excited for me, because I've been doing this for an hour, just, and the whole neighborhood, as I'm going down the street, they're all clapping outside of the front doors, on their porches, just like, what up, Koryn? Go get your driver's license! And that is my story. Thank you very much.